Greetings to you. What would you like? God be with you, neighbour.
Good day to you.
I'm not interested. But this is about money. What? Go on then. He wants others this evening to decide what to do. It can't go on like this.
I've got to go. Take care.
Stop where you are! We're after you! Give up!
I surrender!
You're a wanted man. You're a thief. And I'll treat you as such. You're even stupid enough to be where...
How dare you accuse me like that? Do you have any idea who I...
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made...
I should eat something.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
I'm sorry.
Something's missing.
Fuck me.
Greetings to you.
Greetings.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Greetings. I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
What will it be?
How long have you been serving?
Why do you ask?
I don't know much about this place, so...
I'm not much of a talker. He's served here since...
This...
Great! Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
Good day to you.
Show me your...
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir. I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
You're not meant to be here. Give up.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay.
How dare you accuse? Do you have any...
Oh. Any idea what that was? I'll go there. You're not permitted to be here. Give up.
Easy now. I surrender.
Now I'll show you. You can't say you'll pay.
How dare you? Do you have any idea?
Oh.
Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a
God
barrel
be
of
with
ale
you.
at home. I'm
Keep
afraid
the
it will
peace,
go bad on me
and we'll
soon.
stay friends.
Someone should...
I'm sorry.
Farewell then, my friend.
God be
Come
with
on
you.
then. A ride in the fresh air will do us both a world of good.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Well, good day.
One of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble, but it broke his horse's back. And that...
Praise God.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No, and nor should you.
Except I don't have a bullock, and you won't lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help you, friend.
Take care, and God be with you.
Greetings.
Jesus Christ be praised. Good day. Good day.
What do you need, sir?
Show
Thank you, sir. And come again.
God bless you.
Good day to you.
So, I went to see my brother. You're all given.
Greetings.
What are you doing here? I was starting to think someone wanted to ambush me.
Just a bit more.
No, I don't care.
Nor do I, but this is important.
I'm not interested.
But this is about money. What? Go on then. He wants to fleece us again. Damn it. That's just what we need.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Careful.
How are your knees?
Good to see you.
Oh, yes.
Greetings.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I heard about this fella who always got heartburn.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then. How can I help you?
Show me your way.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
And what sort of work?
There's this
What is it? I'm listening.
His name is Tomcat. He's a swordsman. A real tough fella who can bend steel with his bare hands. I met him at the tavern once, and I promised him I'd make a sword that he surely won't be able to bend. So it has to be made of Damascus steel, you understand?
Well, that isn't exactly a simple task. You know how to make something like that, Radovan?
God's nails. That's just the thing. I was so boozed up, I made a wager with him that I could definitely do it. This is about honor, you understand?
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedy. I even heard he made a pact with the devil.
What strange goings on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truscovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword.
Go and see Betty from the Truscovitz tavern. She knows all. She'll definitely tell you more about it, Henry. If there's any truth, the best sword in the world.
Come in here. It's time you all heard the truth. We've survived drought, we've survived floods, plague and fires, and failed harvests. But now, we face a far...
Good day to you.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat. Down to business. I don't have all day for you, so what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you. Because
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Go!
Huh? I'll get you! Oh! Now I'll shoot you dead. Show what you're made of. Are you...
Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov, sent me.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off! Equam memento rebus in arduis servari mentem.
Bloody hell. This hasn't been here for long. It looks like some kind of notes. Like a diary. Let's have a look at it then. Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here. There's nothing more here. Sorry, Ambrose. Rest in peace. Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's...
God bless. What would you like?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. The hermit died a few days ago. I had to find his grave, and this sword was on it. You weren't wrong. It's first-class Toledo steel, Radovan.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First-class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
God's nails. You took your sweet time.
Well, it wasn't easy, but I got that sword in the end, though, didn't I? So stop moaning, Radovan.
Yeah. I didn't mean anything by it. And now get to the forge. It won't be the sword for Samin now, but at least you can help me win a wager.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is...
Damn it. I'm burning it. Just a bit more, and I'll be done.
No, it needs a bit more.
What are you here for?
I've got something for you.
God's nails. What's this supposed to...
It's a sword, isn't it? More or less.
My word. You're damn good. I don't understand why you packed in your craft and prefer to waste your time hanging around with mill girls.
Well, I'm working for you now. So, I think...
You think what? Think it's no good to anyone. You have a talent, lad, so don't bloody waste it.
Maybe I'll return to the forge another time. One day.
It's up to you. But the way I see it, you've just helped me win that damn wager. Tomcat will be surprised. Take that sword to him, and you can keep what that bastard owes me for your trouble.
I talked to Betty.
And?
Nothing yet. It seems...
And Betty didn't help you?
Well...
Betty?
She didn't.
Ah, that's all water under the bridge. And if she's afraid, you won't have it easy, lad.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
And get a move on, for fuck's sake. Take care, then. Thanks for...
Hail Mary.
God be with you.
Blacksmith Radovan sent me.
You mean that fella who's full of horse shit? What's his excuse today? Did a horse piss in his furnace? Ha!
I hear you lost a wager.
The drunken fucker. I underestimated him.
4 strains of welded steel. Firm blade, flexible core.
Ha! In his dreams. To hell with the fucking wager.
What do you mean?
That asshole didn't make this. Someone did it for him, and the bastard's taking the credit.
It was a bet. What difference does it make who forged the sword?
Fine. If you want your money, first prove to me it's not a piece of shit. I want to see the blade at work.
You want to fight?
You want that coin, don't you?
If it's a jewel you want, you've got it. Blacksmith is more of a pastime for me anyway.
So this is your work? You're a good craftsman. It'd be a shame if I broke your arms. The coin is yours. You can tell that asshole Radovan that he won the wager. But if you want to fight, I'll be at your service here anytime.
Christ, pardon me. Skajcios more.
Big wheel. Shalom, what would you...
What do you...
Masa umatanto. China done.
Mischief again. You could say that.
They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding.
Greetings. Farewell.
I'm sorry.
What's life like?
Free. Being needs... Take care, friend.
Well, I'll be on my way. I wish you well.
Greetings.
Tell me then, what did he give you for?
I told you, you got...
Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Greetings. Where are you going? Oh, don't worry. I'm no footpad.
And I'm no hawker. But pray tell, what ails you, friend?
Plenty. But nothing you can help me with.
Can you be quite sure of that? I tend to be quite skilled at relieving people of pain and other afflictions, Henry.
Wait, how do you know my...
It's this confounded nature of mine. I loiter around,
Hold on. What's your name and how do you know me? In whose service are you?
Naturally, there is a master I serve, though not in the manner you might think. And as for my name, I am... Balthazar.
You're following me. Are you out to kill me? Who hired you?
Henry, that's deplorably paranoid of you. Why on earth would I be stalking you? After all, nobody has paid me to do such a thing, and I do not work for free. Whether I am to thrust a dagger in someone's back or slip poison into their wine.
My God. Who are you?
You hold no interest for me. At least, not yet. Well, unless you have toothache, perhaps. And so I ask, does anything ail you?
Well, show me what you have to...
Are you sure you...
I mean your wares. What wares?
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
If you know me so...
Actually, no. In point of fact, because everyone chooses their own path. But perhaps you are referring to the ambush at the pond, or the unfortunate incident that happened to you afterwards.
Huh? What? How the hell do you know?
As I say, I wander the world, and I listen to people.
Balthazar? You surely made that...
That is none of your concern. But were you ever to seek me out, that name would definitely guide you to me.
Who are you really?
I am an itinerant barber surgeon and healer. I relieve Henry. You would not believe what a fellow would do to escape pain in this world, without giving a thought to the next.
I think I'd better get back on my way. Go...
Your way, your choice. But we shall meet again at some fork in the road.
Show me your way.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh? Oh well, what can you do? Farewell.
for a requiem mass.
You must be Nick,
Hail Mary.
eh? Poor wretch.
Where's that damned gravedigger? I hope someone pays for a requiem mass.
Sand-coloured cover, embossed. That'll be the book Crazel wants. But it's quite ordinary. Apart from being covered in shit.
Good day to you.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long...
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this in your hands, and you weren't even curious to have a peek? Well, I suppose it's not for everyone. I'll have a look for myself. This really is something. But why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
Let's just say the scribe didn't have it. It actually wasn't even in the castle. Under it, really.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Boil wine and alum. Grind. Ah, of course, it makes sense. I'll study the rest on the way. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us. The grand finale.
So what now? Do you have a...
Charcoal. Sulfur from Hermes Trismegistus. Saltpeter from the carcass. As long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations.
What Bertolt? Oh, God damn it, Crazel. I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally...
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few things ready.
All right, then. I hope you keep your word this time. A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Stop that whistling.
Quick!
God.
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Quasel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, hopefully...
Or not, until you try another dose of niter.
I wouldn't do that to him. Not today. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part!
Never mind him. Speak.
All right, then. This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tactics.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan. So today we're finally close to our great success. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. A great work of alchemy. You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
Some kind of weapon?
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all, don't you think? Actually, he's pretty spot on, although weapons were our last order of business. Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living and dead. And I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
What did your father have to say about it?
He wasn't too happy about it, that's for sure. But Mother kept pestering him until he yielded. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more, as was my case.
You left your studies?
And I'm glad I did. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university.
You mean alchemy?
Exactly. The art of combination and dissolution. The key to understanding the very nature of the world. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started.
What did your parents...
My mother had already passed away. All my father said was, I knew you'd be back. I think in the end he was glad to have someone to take. From then on, alchemy. I brought a few important books from Prague. I started with the most...
That was pretty daring.
As you might expect, it didn't work. But after a few once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd explosive black powder.
So I was right. You're making weapons.
No, it's about much more than that.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own. But Bonnie and Zinnig did it.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right, and not...
And we used up a huge amount of...
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students, and we found out that before us, some
fella called Black Bertold, and that he even started writing a book called...
Feuerwerkbuch.
We can believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trosk.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen. All it takes is a spark, and a storm of fire will sweep away the old world order.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger. Black Bertold never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last. But now, thanks to you, we do. We can we'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do.
I've heard enough. Now I want to see that with my own eyes.
Let's do it then.
Indeed it is. We can get...
Looks like it ain't working.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
White ash.
I might actually listen to you.
never stop ringing!
I have a few more questions.
You know I don't like that ugly word.
That's all. That's all. We've been through a lot.
Have you not grown tired? I've told you plenty already.
And I know about the university, the alchemy.
That's a question I'd find yourself and who you really are.
You really led me on about the gunpowder. A golem made of dough, souls inside saltpeter.
Not exactly. It's all based on the real philosophy of... I studied the writings of Bonaventura and Dietrich von Freiburg, but it was never in... But they worked brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you think?
I really thought you'd have a golem made from dough walking around the mill.
Nah, but black powder is no...
So for the last time, Crazel, what now?
I'll do what I promised. And what will... I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired and finish.
Uh-huh.
That's up to you, Henry. Lure Samine has no hold over you. And never did. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no interest in people like you and me.
That sounds somehow hopeful in it. Now I'm even happier about the great...
The ideal conclusion. Maybe it's time to carry sacks at a... But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, drawing from the well of...
I know where to find you.
Indeed. Take care, friend.
What's new around?
Nothing much like... Take care.
I'd like to learn...
What would you like to know?
I reckon you've got...
Thanks.
Black powder?
Imagine! That
dog of yours?
Just that I was wondering that the... And now I'm not surprised he was so... Hey! How did you know what we were...
I didn't, exactly.
But you said weapons. How did you...
It was clear to me the moment I figured the illustrations were about either painting the walls with something to make them invisible.
Whew! That means it's all... Anyway, you did a damn fine... We're going to call...
Sourdough?
Well, when you came here, you were kind of unrefined, but as you gained experience, you've risen into a companion. Take care then, Sourdough, and come back and visit some...
I'd like to learn...
What are you interested...
Tell me how to...
All right, but it'll take some time. Crazel?
The fuse didn't catch immediately.
I told you there's no need to dip it in resin and wax. Better to use rushes, boiled in wine.
Very well, if you say so. We'll try rushes next time.
I'd also like to take a look at that book, Crazel.
In due time, Bunny. In due time. Oh, Christ, what a day.
Black powder? I'm not so stupid that I wouldn't realise...
Bollocks! But it is true, you did get... Anyways, I hope the miller gives us a bit of extra coin now things are...
in the worst case, you can go back to...
But next time... Take care, friend.
Take care and good night.
Good lord. What did you roll around in?
Good day. What would...
So how's it going?
Good.
Anything new at the minute?
Not really.
Are you still organised?
Aye. Do you want to join?
Come on.
All right.
Here's the money.
Good. Aye. Farewell.
Jesus! I'm here! You'll be shit! Shit! You'll be walking arse first!
Did you hear about what happened to the big wheel at the mill? Yeah, the place by the Gironka Street.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
And get this. Mila Boschka says he was in...
Oh, say, and here's your money.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful... Good evening, my friend. What do you need?
Well,
Of course.
what about one?
I don't have it. Not so...
I do. Here.
Say... All right, so you won.
Thanks for the fight.
You're gonna shove... Here.
I'm not surprised. The sermons have been awful lately.
I'm sorry.
I hear about the...
What brings you here so...
One more time.
I'd like to learn.
What are you in?
Maybe we could sneak some wine in.
Show me if great. Are you still Sure. I'd like to learn.
What are you in?
How are you?
Great. Let's get to...
You should excuse me.
My God. Christ, pardon me.
Good lord! What did you roll around in?
Sorry. What about another...
Damn. But don't forget...
Here's the money.
That's more like it.
Christ!
You really... You alright?
Here.
So how about that...
Wouldn't you like to know?
All secretive again, are we?
Sorry. My great work is complete. I picked up where Black Bertolt left off and brought his... I believe that my work will lay the foundations of a new world.
Sounds interesting.
Sorry, Henry, but that won't happen. If anyone heard about the book, the church would be after me. I hid the original so well, even you wouldn't be able to find it.
You know I'd never tell anyone about it.
And what if you were tortured, huh? I even made an exact copy, just to be safe. That was even more work than we had with the original.
So maybe you could lend me this copy?
It's no longer here. I paid a messenger to take it to Kuttenberg, to someone I owe a lot to. Farewell. And wash up a bit so you don't scare anyone, huh?
Crazy.
In the good hands of a messenger who... You're not going to catch that fella.
Who's Hermes Trismegistus?
That I will...
Well, I hope your courier arrived safely and didn't lose such a... We've been...
Have you not... I've told you.
I know.
That's a... Fine.
What's new?
Nothing much, lad. Farewell. And wash up a bit so you don't scare anyone, huh?
Take a bath before you go out.
You have no business poking around in there. Get over here, or I'll call the guards. You won't just get away with this. Pay up. You're lost then. We could have sorted this out peacefully.
Christ! It's fucking butchery!
Around here, you thief! Come and help me! Hurry! You were The bailiff will make short work of you.
Now hold on.
At least you have some coin. If not, what's that?
Nothing, I suppose.
What's that I hear? Hands up, that's enough. I'm going for the guard.
What's that you're taking away? You thief!
He disappears that way. Get after him.
Don't fuck with us, you know. How dare you? You'll give her.
Someone help me. I can't do this on my own.
Fine then.
At least you have.
What's that you're taking over there? Stealing, huh? Give up now, or I'll call the guard.
We'll work this out. No need to call anyone.
Who do you think you'll pay us?
I apologise. What if you be...
What, think of me when I need some...